have seen their priority up here. The last pick for Detonation FocusMe into that one. It is going to be this Na, which honestly has been a great pick for Ebby in the past as well, to the point where they would just blind pick this champion as a first or far up the lane.
Boss pushed up quite a bit here. Ebby going in as well, is about to turn Mega. Will have the flash wallop in just a second. Parkour across the wall, flash in. They're looking for Boss. He still has the flash to try and get away, but the wallop will connect, stunned up, and DFM get first blood. It's actually continuing to push towards the Unicorns of Love tower. Arya will get it to crash in, perhaps just shadowing him. There's the chain, still going in. Flash, Zenith Blade, they're looking for it. No man's underneath. The tower is dead before he can even shockwave.
He found it and didn't even have to burn a flash from the side of Arya. Down in the bot lane, they tried to go for play with a stack minion wave towards Unicorns of Love instead, but we're not even done.
Oh, the ward jump into the kick there onto Ebby. Will gnar them into the wall, but he doesn't have a flash. He doesn't really have a hope of getting away from this one. Boss switches forms, Ebby tries to jump, and Boss with the hyper here should just do enough damage. One more auto would be enough. The Sonic Wave shot, there's the auto, as Boss will take it.
And
the CIS, usually he was the one that everyone was focusing on. Everyone was getting into his lane to get him ahead. Here, he's the one sacrificing a little bit of his laning phase to make sure that his top lane Jace has the advantage.
Yeah, and it's also super easy for them because they're not being punished right now. They can go on to this tier 2 turret. Across map is not coming through either, because in the minimap, they had a lot of good vision towards the bottom lane as well at the same time, which meant that Unicorns of Love bottom lane, they knew exactly when they needed to back off, when they can move forward. Now they saw Steel clear out the ward. Now they're backing off, but it's already too late. They already got 2 top lane towers.
Huge gold swing there for the Unicorns of Love at the 11-minute mark. They are 1,200 gold ahead.
Cross map instead, which is also our option. So when Detonation FocusMe starts up this Drake, you just try to put your resources in mid lane. Line coming into this one, but how they find that pick, that's going to be the interesting part.
Gang going in, Santa's locked up, and there's the chains, and there's the kill. Gang will take out his fellow supporters.
Back onto the Drake. They should still be able to take this.
Gang going in, and Alistar's going to dodge away with the safeguard. Arya jumping across the wall as well. There's a shockwave lands onto Ebby and Gang, but Gang has the stopwatch and the bullet time coming out as well. Arya's going to try and put the damage down. Argonaut with a culling of his own will force them away. Dragon secured for DFM though.
Yeah, but that should always go to the side of DFM, but I like the way that each ultimate, which is kind of around there, Ebby, or Arya rather,
will be okay. 200 HP remaining. Mid lane tier 1, the target here for the Unicorns, and they should be able to secure it with the Rift Herald charging in. There it goes.
The owner Rakan matchup that we already highlighted.
Arya looking for Noman's here. Noman's does still have the flash. The chains connect. Noman should have just flashed that. Really hasn't had a hope in hell of surviving a lot of this game, or at least getting an advantage. Noman's here caught with the Zenith Blade once again. He does still have the flash, but the stun lands from the solar player, and Noman's flashes and still mid-tier 1 from this. They don't really have the wave to push for anything further, but they will get at least the mid prio and that first tower.
If they want to contest.
Unicorns of Love do have the vision advantage, but that ward in the pit is going to spot them out. Steel jumps in a little bit late. Ebby on the flank, but doesn't have the Mega Gnar stacked up. DFM might decide they don't want this fight because Ebby's only halfway towards raging out. He will continue to aggro the Grump. It will reset, but he continues to build that bar up. Arya on a ward. Gang going forward. There's the Zenith Blade. Ebby still a long way away from the Mega Gnar. The quickness coming out from Santos as well. The culling following up. Solar Flare hits onto the backline, and the bullet time's going to rip through them. A great kick by Ananasik, but he's caught out with the chains. Down towards the bottom side of the fight, you can see Santos is running away. Ananasik able to escape from Arya for the moment with the safeguard. Now we move down towards the bottom lane. Still going in with the rake. Gang on the chase as well. No flash, but does have the Zenith Blade. Santos dives in with the grand entrance. Battle dances his way out. Steel exhausted. Shockwave goes wide. Gore Drinker for the slow, but they just can't get in range. And the double up will not bounce.
They're just too fast, and minion waves, they don't have the bot lane minion wave.
He's on the chase, another one's going to come out across this wall, and Steel is going to be on the flank. He's all on his lonesome, but here comes the TP from Ebby. DFM want this fight, and they want it now. They're looking for Nomads, the kick away from Ananasik, but Nomads is still chased down. DFM continue to advance. Ebby not getting the Mega Gnar yet. Bullet time coming out. Boss just missed with the shock blast, but he's going to get chased down with the Zenith Blade. And there's the Solar Flare, and here's the follow-up. Argonaut tries to flash away, but you can't flash away from Arya. DFM with 3 quick HP left on the Baron, and Anasik's going to try and safeguard in here, but I don't even know if he can get close enough in time. 3,000 HP on the Baron, and the Unicorns of Love will have to give this one up. Arya acting well as a bodyguard here, keeping Ananasik at arm's length. Life for LNG second, and if you can get to second place, at least in this group, you have a much easier to make it to group stage.
Yeah, I completely agree. And now, with this Red Bull Baron power play, they're pushing in the bottom side with a stacked minion wave. They have Arya in the mid lane, and instead of trying to broadening the map too much, they're just combining their strength right now in members and shoving down 2 lanes instead of all 3. And I like this because it's way easier just clearing these towers. Why make it harder for yourself when you're already in a position to just take down your opponent way easier?
Yeah, and you really want to sync the these waves up as well, which is something DFM aren't doing well here. Double cannon minions in the bottom lane. Arya a little bit away from the wave in the mid lane. As Unicorns of Love, 5 members strong, grouped up down towards this bottom side. Arya continues to push in mid. The cannon minions will go down towards the bottom. Arya does have a wave here on that mid lane. Inhibitor Tower didn't take too much damage though. Misfortune, not the longest range AD carry, of course, does have some long range abilities, but her auto attack range pretty close and tight to her opponents. So very difficult for her to step up and really auto down that tower.
Yeah, and look what they're doing right now, because they need to sync the waves again. So they're not actually attacking the minion wave. They need Arya to clear it faster. So both mid lane and bot lane minion wave collapses at the same time. And Unicorns of Love, they'll have issue having way too many resources down in one lane.
Solarflare going in, and Anasik jumps onto Unipon on the backline. He's going to pop the stopwatch. That's going in with quickness as well. Shadow Assault has been popped, and already Unipon is down, and Anasik will fall as well. And Evie goes in with an R, but the flashes away from Unicorns of Love. Arya has rejoined the fray. No man's able to escape. Santa's going back in. Gang dives forward with the Zenith Blade. Santa's ticking, just about enter from the mid lane. DFM entering from the top side near their blue buff, still going in. Santa's going to dodge away. There's the culling onto Gang, and that's half of Leona's health. Arya dives into the back line, and look at the burst. Argonaut, less than 300 HP. He's going to eat the honey fruit to try and heal himself up. No Man's has the TP, and Unicorns of Love will try and delay this, but Arya continues dodging in, dodging out, still unkilled in this game, still unkilled on the block in summer. DFM waiting on this dragon, not really aggroing it, maybe waiting for Evie to build up that Mega Gnar. Arya goes in onto No Man's again, and No Man's shields himself a little bit too late. The dragon resets.
Evie almost Mega Gnar as well. It's halfway there. She can tell they are looking as well.
And Anasik goes in with the dragon secure. That's the Mounted Soul going over to DFM. Still looking for the back line. The bullet time rips them to shreds. And the Unicorns go extinct like the mythical beast they are. Santa's forced away. No Man's trying to dodge away to the side as well, but he still has the shockwave here, just in case he needs to fight this one out. Santa's and No Man's trying to do what they can. Unipon with the slow, still chasing. DFM really want these kills so that they can get the Baron flash away from Steel. Arya going in, lands onto Santos, that's one. No Man's should be able to walk this one out, but the TP comes in and Evie's on the chase. Arya will take it. DFM clean up the fight.
Yeah, but it was very messy. While this happened, and Anasik, he was able to get the mid lane priority, so they don't have to worry about getting pushed in at their inhibitors already. Bot lane is shoving in, but now your entire team is up towards the top side. You can threaten the Baron now, and it should go over to DFM. Unicorns of Love here with Anasik. Trying to be stealthy here. I don't think there's much he can do in this position. Gang coming around as well. He should be done.
Yeah, it's the Solar Flare. Unicorn's going to chase him down, kick away, and Anasik will get to the blast cone and manages to survive for the time being, but the Baron is still being focused down by DFM. Really, they're just trying to keep this jungler away from the Baron for as long as possible. They will kill him. Splits up the death timers as well, meaning that DFM with Baron will have a man advantage for the next 41 seconds.
They can even get a bigger man advantage if they look for this one.
Oh, Argonaut!
What?
Oh, Arya, undefeated on LeBlanc in the LGL and currently looking to be undefeated so far at Worlds 2021.
And what was the stat? You told me about his LeBlanc at the start of this game, Medic.
Unkilled on LeBlanc in summer, and he continues to be so far this game. Gang flashes in, DFM looking to end this right here, right now. There goes the kill onto No Man's. Boss trying to join the fray. Evie will die. Gang going in once again with the Zenith Blade. Boss pops the stopwatch, but there's a double to steal. 6-0-4. Add one more to the score for DFM. The inhibitor's now their target, and they have no time on Anasik, but they do still have at least 15 seconds on Argonaut. And Anasik alone defended his base right now.
Yeah, but your wave clear sucks as Lee Sin. It's also Baron up minions. There's not much you can do about this situation. I think DFM, they're going to try and take it now.
They were chasing Anasik off at the Nexus will go down as DFM secure their first win at Worlds 2021.